Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart. In this stock review video, I'm going to take a look at CSX on a long-term, monthly, weekly, and short-term on the daily chart, and we'll see what's going on with this. I think this stock is running into some significant headwinds and may be in for major corrective action. All right, let's start off here with the monthly chart. This is the monthly view. You can see the low on this chart all the way back here in August of 1982. This is when the stock market blasted off like a rocket, okay? And the first wave 2 pullback, it had a cycle wave 1 into 1987. The 1987 crash was cycle wave 2. Strong move up here for cycle wave 3 that actually topped in 1997. Notice the rest of like the Dow stocks and the Dow Jones Industrial Average topped in 2000, January of 2000. Well, January 2000 and into March, that's right when this was bottoming from a major bear move of about 2.5 years. Okay, so, you know, a lot of times stocks are going to do their own thing. The vast majority go with, you know, the market indices. But, you know, bottom line is this was doing its own thing and doing something different. And so here we got this bottom in 2000. And then we got this big push and big bullish move up here into May, June 2008. Why was that? Huge commodity blow off, okay? And commodities, a lot of commodities get moved in trains. Then this looks to me, because of the overlapping waves that we're getting and big 3-wave type of action in here, this looks like a big ending diagonal to me, and this 5th wave is throwing over in a classic throw over move, and that we're potentially topping out right here, and that's what we're watching for. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. When we look at the weekly chart, now, a couple of things. We do have a very steep trend line here on this weekly chart, and this encompasses the entire last year, okay? We've broken that. Now, because it's so steep, as opposed to this one, which is more of a 45-degree angle, maybe even less than that, I think we're going to get a little bit of chop up here as we start to roll over. Well, we'll have to watch and see, but we are breaking down. The other thing I want to point out on this weekly chart is we've got 2 consecutive weekly closes below this 10-week moving average. The blue line is the 10, the blue-gray is the 21. We've got 2 consecutive closes here. We haven't had that in about a year. You know, last time we had it was back in actually right in here in May of 2016, and we never broke the low of those 2 weeks. And then we turned back up, it chopped a little bit and started pushing. Well, this week we've broken this low, and I'll show the daily chart in just a minute. So this is starting to roll over. Let's take a look at the daily chart. A couple of things going on here. We took out, here's this low today. Okay, today is August 1st, and we took out the prior support low, which was last Friday's low, which almost synced exactly with the May 18th low in here. And it's interesting that we got these lows and didn't fill this gap, but I'll bet you that's the next target. We're going to probably fill this gap at 47.33, and wouldn't be surprised to see some support come in the 46 to 47 area, you know, just because that's where we got some trading and support came in here before. If that does not hold, and we've broken a couple of trend lines, you know, about a, what is this? About a 4-month and then a 1-year trend line. If this does not hold in this area, we got this big gap over here that's just begging to be filled. So there's some interesting challenges here. This is really selling off pretty strongly, actually. And the Dow transports are going in the opposite direction of the Dow Industrials, which is not it's a negative for the market, actually. It's like a flag being waved saying, hey, caution, some things aren't in sync here. So that's why we're watching this pretty closely. So that's the picture on the short term. I wouldn't be surprised to see, if this doesn't hold, see a breakdown that fills this gap down in here. And then we'll just watch to see if it rallies back after that and chops around a little bit. But the longer term picture looks to me like it is starting to break down and roll over. and especially on the monthly chart, as I talked about, I think the longer term view is that we've got our 5 major waves in, and that's a signal that this stock is heading into major corrective action, major corrective mode. All right, that's it for this view on CSX. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, hit the like button, and if you're not watching this on my website, head on over to the website. And if you're looking to become a better trader, get my #1 surefire trading checklist. Just click on the link and it'll take you over to the website. Just first name and email to opt in to get it, and you'll have access to it. All right, everyone, have a great rest of the day, and we'll talk to you on the next video.